Hey curlies, welcome back to my channel. Today's video topic is all about silicones and whether you should avoid them or not, and whether they are beneficial for natural and curly hair. Welcome back to my channel. So today's topic is all about silicones. If you are a part of the curly hair community, you definitely have heard this term silicones or silicone free, and I'm going to just unpack today a little bit about silicones and whether you should be using them or not using them. So what are silicones? Silicones are synthetic polymers that have hydrophobic properties. This just means that it helps retain moisture and seal the moisture into your hair. What silicones do is they form a barrier or a seal around the hair cuticle, which protects it from moisture entering, which can cause frizz, and it keeps the hair hydrated. So if you think about the hair shaft, and then the silicone kind of surrounds the cuticle, and that keeps everything in what has already been put in and prevents any moisture from entering the hair shaft as well. These can be beneficial because, particularly if you are straightening your hair and you want to protect it from any heat damage, you can use silicones to do this, as it will form a protective barrier over the hair. The issues with silicones are that if you maybe have fine, thin or straight hair, they can weigh the hair down and make it appear more greasy and kind of less voluminous. So definitely, if you are someone who wants to use silicones and you're not quite sure of what to use, stay away from the heavier silicones. Some of the other problems with silicones are that if you, for example, use a heavier silicone and you are unable to remove it effectively, then it can prevent you from getting moisture into the hair, and could cause dryness or breakage if you are unable to effectively moisturize your hair. So with the heavier silicones that I'll put on the screen, you need to make sure you use a SLS shampoo, something with sodium lauryl sulfate in it, to remove the silicone effectively before you apply your moisturizers or your styling products. As well as that, you need to make sure you look out for silicones in shampoo. If you are a curly girl and you naturally will have hair that is more prone to breakage and dryness, for example, if you are type 4 hair type, you want to make sure, ideally, this is my personal opinion and a few of the hairstylists I've spoken to about this, that your shampoo does not have silicone in it. And the reason for this is that when you wash your hair, you want to remove everything that is on your hair. I.e., you might have silicone already on your hair that you might want to clarify, you've got product build up throughout the week, so you're trying to strip everything off your hair strands to kind of start again and infuse the moisture back into your hair. That is what happens during a shampoo. And if you have silicones in that shampoo, you're then preventing anything else from entering the hair shaft when it comes to the conditioner. So if you have a shampoo, for example, with a silicone in it, you put that on, your hair's already kind of locked in the moisture, and then you want to go in and use a nice deep conditioner or a hair mask, or you want to do a protein treatment, then it's going to be a little bit less efficient because you've already created that barrier over the hair shaft for the shampoo. So you want to try and make sure you stick away from silicones in your shampoos. If you want to use them, they're more efficient in your conditioners and your styling products because they are the last things that you are putting on your hair. Personally, I try to stay away from silicones in general because I don't feel like my hair has ever really needed them, but if I have a product with a silicone in it, I will still use it. But I prefer to use them, for example, if I am getting my hair blow dried and silk pressed, or if it's a styling product at the end of my wash day, i.e. a leave-in conditioner or a gel, which really doesn't contain silicones that often, but usually the conditioning products at the end may contain silicones. So that is where you want to kind of stick your silicones towards the end, where you want to protect your hair from any either heat damage or environmental damage from detangling, etc. And lastly, I will just touch on, are silicones safe to use? Yes, they are safe to use. They are not damaging to your health in any way or the environment. The worst thing that silicones will do is probably as I mentioned earlier, create a build-up on the hair, and you may find it a little bit trickier to remove them and moisturize your hair effectively if you do not know how to use them. So make sure that if you do use a heavier silicone, that you make sure that you use a good clarifying shampoo. It may take you a few washes to get the silicone off, but after that your hair should be back to normal. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to see more hair content from me, and I will see you in the next one.